Hey everybody, it's Matt and Dyan and welcome back to OK Aussie Star Trek edition apparently. Dyan has been waiting in the mail patiently to receive the shipwide environmental status of, excuse me, her new Star Trek t-shirt.
All the ships are on
She's
the
excited.
back. All the spaceships are on the back.
They are,
My
honey.
back.
You should beam yourself up now to Starfleet Academy. She feels so immersed in this. She's part of it. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
Oh, not living much longer with the way you're acting, Missy. I know you're having a hard day, but geez, come on. So we have been waiting for this. This had to get re-delivered. It didn't get delivered the first time. You had ordered it online. We are watching
They didn't deliver
the retro edition of Star Trek. We've gone back right to the early days on Paramount.
The ones that I used to watch because I'm old.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Super
old.
cool.
Well, that's a pretty good segue because we're actually talking old. We're talking retro. We're actually doing a Zuru mini brand.
First,
You know she likes doing those.
First,
She's so small.
I just want to say the world sucks.
Okay. It's going to be one of those days. You know that. And it's fair enough. You're allowed to say that. You've got a few things
sucks.
going on.
Some people just want the money.
Yeah.
My cat is sick. Like I'm talking.
Yeah. Willow.
Something's wrong with Willow.
Ragdoll.
And I can't go to a
8-year-old
vet,
cat.
can I? So I have to keep an eye on him. He has to keep an eye on him.
He being me.
He's got a neurological problem, really bad.
Runs in the family, apparently. It's genetics. Does that transfer into the feline well? It's probably
No, it's
everything's your fault.
No, guys, like we've had a breeder, okay, and you guys know we've lost first cat. This is 3 cats from the same breeder. First cat at 5 years old.
Many years, yeah.
Second cat, she was what, 8?
Yeah.
Or she's 7 still.
No, she was 7.
7 still.
Yeah.
And then him, he's 8, and
showing signs neurologically. Like I said, it runs in the family at the moment.
so I'm scared I'm gonna lose my cat.
Okay, I know it's upsetting, and I get that too. And it's been strange because it's a genetic way of the breeding of the cats. Interesting segue into genetics because that's what we talk a lot about on the channel.
No, but also
human genetics.
We got no help for moving.
That's another thing.
No one's gonna help us pack boxes.
I'll have to organise things.
No one to be with me at the hotel for safety.
I have to organise things because you're not going to be left alone for safety.
It's
cannot
just
be
crap.
left alone. This girl cannot be left alone. She'll do online shopping on Shein if I leave her alone.
Everything's stupid.
Well,
that was my smile.
That was ridiculous. That wasn't even...
It was a good one,
that's
right?
like facial neuropathy gone wrong. So what do you got? Bell's palsy
Pretty
smile?
talented, actually. I
Come
didn't
on.
think I could do that. Look. Hey, I can party trick. Can I do the other side? Hang on.
You being autistic and masking, no, I don't.
Why can't I do the other side?
Well, you have got some neurology and
Anyway,
neuropathy going on.
like, everything sucks, okay?
Yeah.
You can't tell me otherwise. This is the day Sorry, son.
Don't make him jump.
I know.
It's all right.
No.
You're a bit
It's
ballistic.
not okay.
It is the difficult. And
Oh,
Dyan
shit.
has difficulties with
Corruption.
expressing emotions.
Corruption.
And that's because of having autism and being 22 cured of
Everyone's
deletion
just
syndrome,
after
chromosomal
money.
disorder.
But not just
It
money.
creates anxiety and
They
fear.
want that extra money. I'm not bitching about people wanting money. That's people need money to survive. I'm bitching about the ones that want more than enough.
Yes, there's a lot of corporate greed out there. We've just actually...
No, in my sector of humanness.
Yes.
Where's the humanness
Health
gone?
and disability.
That's-
Yeah. We actually just had a phlebotomist. You know what
She just
you know what a
took my
phlebotomist
blood.
is? I call her back.
And I have to
Dracula.
have 2 more
The
tests.
vampire. The vampire was
I
here.
have to have 2 more
She's
tests.
a lovely nurse.
Because
but
of Medicare.
slow it all down. You're going a
Whatever.
bit too fast. So yes, you've been
Fuck you, Medicare.
pricked in your good arm, which is not very good, is it?
You shouldn't say that on online.
Yeah. What? You're a prick.
I'm being a prick right now.
You are. Jeez. So there is a new restriction.
Sorry, Willow.
In Australia, we have the Medicare system,
Mum.
and Medicare
Say
is what
mum.
we use for
He
obviously
says
bulk
mum.
billing of access to delivery of public health services, whether it's from the clinic to your GP, general practitioners, whether it's in hospital in the public health system, or to pathology and radiology. So I don't know what you're doing. We are about to get to the retro ball. Don't you worry.
Keep going.
But let's have a conversation first.
I know the word
Because
sucks.
it's very topical, and a lot of people who are on our
It sucks.
channel are dealing with health or disability quite commonly.
NGIS, health,
They know
Medicare.
the story. So
you all
let's
suck.
break it all down a little bit and talk about the Medicare first, just to
Money.
explain it. And it is money. Medicare, we got a bill yesterday for $134.
It's only about 4 months old, wasn't it?
It was a few months old.
Yeah.
And it's like, first of all, why are we getting a bill? The ACCC is the Australian Consumer Crime and Corruption. So they're obviously there to make sure that businesses do things appropriately. Know your rights, people. It's very important to actually understand your rights. Are you okay? Coughing up a lung there?
My doctor asked me that. Have you got the cough? Like, are you coughing? I said no, but I am.
Okay. Did you just turn the aircon on?
It's not that, but anyway.
Yeah, you're not very good. You were very flushed yesterday. When I came home, I was out. Okay, slow things down. We've got to get through a lot of stories here. I came home from having to go and visit. ADHD is so annoying.
He asked about the
says me. Okay, so yes, I did. I'm just conscious of you've turned it on and your chest respiratory constriction of your vascular respiratory system and causing you to maybe cough more. So we are very conscious. Dyan has been very, very unwell for over a week now. When I came home yesterday from visiting a new apartment, which I had to go and see the company over and start getting some paperwork signed up.
Love them.
They were nice. When I came home, you were very red-faced and flushed.
Yes. I was.
You weren't doing well at all.
No, I wasn't.
You overexerted yourself and you're not resting, and that's not good enough because as a person with such severe sicknesses and disabilities, you need to be resting. And your support staff need to be helping you to rest, very importantly.
Yep, well, there's not enough hours, is there?
No, not enough hours in a day and not enough support in a
Not enough support.
So that was the first thing. Yesterday, yes, I did go and see the apartment, which is the one that we're moving to go through, did a look-see.
Which
the funny thing is, and there's a couple of funny...
part.
There is, and there's some funny stories to that. First of all, when we were forced to move out, and if you haven't seen that, go back and have a look at some of the stories or some of the comments I've explained this. We were forced to move out because we're whistleblowers under the NDIS, the National Disability Insurance Scheme, with the SDA, the Specialist Disability Accommodation Provider. That provider has now been kicked out, removed by the investors and the owners. They have been fraudulent to our own interactions. We've been working through complaint systems for over 2 years within the NDIS Fraud Department, the Quality and Safeguards Commission, REWA, multiple ministers, etc. They've gone. They've been kicked out. They've been moved out. New provider, ethical provider, has come in, met with them yesterday. Lovely people. Got the right sort of attitude, and we're obviously going back in to where we used to live only 7 months ago. Well, we've been in 7 months of purgatory in hell, as it feels like here.
Institutionalised.
Dealing with dirty sort of drama. So that's that part of things. So it was really nice to go back
yesterday. Marijuana.
Everybody who I met,
lovely aroma.
I bumped into 3 sets of people. They're all hugging and handshaking and kissing and stuff. They've missed us so massively. They've missed you massively. So that's that story. Coming back to the Medicare side of things, so that's an ongoing thing. We've obviously got a lot of stress because we're having to plan for, prepare for moving. We've got to plan for packing. We've got to plan for Dyan's safety. She cannot be left alone at any point in time because she can have a cardiac or respiratory or anaphylaxis. I'm not leaving. I'm here. What are you talking about?
You said leave 11:20. Where are you going?
I'm not leaving you. A little message appeared on Dyan's
screen. It said
screen.
leaving 11:20. Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. Just because Google says it doesn't mean Google is right, honey.
Okay, well...
You know that already. Your phone turned off in the middle of the night. Do you hate that when your phone does an update?
Did an update.
Turns
turned itself off.
What if your phone has to do an important job in the morning, like wake you up, like an alarm?
It was uploading.
What if it's got to do something important, like...
At least it was uploaded.
I don't know, tell you something important, but it's turned off.
Don't open my thing.
It's okay. I'm barcoding you.
On my forehead, please.
On your forehead. You're officially barcoded. Just don't go through the checkouts at Kmart. You're gonna beep, beep. I want one now. And actually, I like you in burgundy. It's actually a nice colour. If you like the colour, give us a thumbs up as well. I think if you think Matt should get a Star Trek t-shirt,
that reminds me of
comment below. Let me know. I think I should.
This?
North Beach Primary was burgundy.
That was what it is.
We both went to the same primary school.
I had a grade pinafore.
Decades and decades and decades ago.
We used to sing God Save the Queen.
We did.
And then they changed it to Advanced Australia Fair. And I was like...
I know, right? Very confusing for an autistic. I get it. It was very,
very difficult. I just got it down pat. The God Save the Queen.
All the retro stories that are coming out now.
I just got it down. And then you change the whole song. And what is this? We are free and all this. I didn't even know what those words are.
Okay.
I was a kid.
Oh, do you mean Gert by sea?
Yeah, what's Gert? Okay, I'm 7. I'm going, Gert? Who the fuck is Gert? What is Gert?
Gertrude? No.
God save the Queen makes sense.
It means surrounded by.
God save
ye old
the Queen.
English language is a word that means you're surrounded. The country,
Oh,
the
I should go
continent
back
is
to
surrounded by
England.
sea.
I should go back to England.
Yes, you should.
Australia, you're fucking stupid.
Anyway.
Pa, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll go to Scotland where you grew up. I'm going back to Scotland.
Well, Mona's in Edinburgh at the moment in Scotland.
Well,
Hello
I'm
to
coming.
Mona, one of our lovely followers who we met here in Perth.
I'm coming.
Yep, she's also got Tourette's and autism as well.
But I can't go. But I'm coming.
We'll get there one day, don't worry.
I'm packing
All right,
my
so
bag.
keeping going with the stories of retro. So yes, we're still moving forward. We're trying to get
I'm
paperwork
going to
signed
Scotland.
off. The provider is dealing with the NDIS system, never much fun. We're just trying to get the last little bits
Going
of
to Scotland.
who's paying what and how much, etc. negotiations through, and then we've got to work out moving dates. I mean, it's go time.
And I've got a sick cat.
We've got a sick cat who's a little bit...
Look at him.
Well, apart from being
He's not
neurodiverse,
doing good.
we know that, but he's also a bit
He's not good.
cognitively stuffed at the moment. It's all right. We'll get him through it. It is bad breeding, and we've seen it genetic, and we understand that they try and breed certain things out in cats. It's an interesting segue into the condition what Dyan's got, also chromosomal disorder, because they also try and breed that out too by obviously bad things. Let's not even go there. But hey, you're looking a bit flushed again. You're starting to match your shirt. You need to be calm and relaxed.
I want to go to Scotland.
I want to go to Scotland too.
I want to go to Scotland.
I want to wear a kilt.
Except it's cold.
Actually, the Lynch clan, which is my surname, we have got a kilt. We've got a tartan.
Mine's green. What colour's yours?
I think mine's burgundy. I can't remember actually. I have to look it up again.
Green's better.
I should learn the bagpipes. That'd be
That's
interesting.
what was played at Pa's funeral.
Yes, very cool. Anyway, all these little segues. Again, we're getting back to Mini Brands Retro. So the Medicare, what were the issues and complaints? I want to come back to that because we've had the phlebotomist here to take Dyan's needle. But the difficulty around that is we found out yesterday.
It's timed by 3 now. Not one.
Okay, so let's explain why it's a time by 3. The doctor's given a huge range of pathology tests
Which
to
is
be
normal
taken.
for me because I have a complex rare genetic syndrome. Thank you.
Exactly, because you're not
Not
just
my
dealing
fault.
with one condition. As I said, you've got to deal with seizures and all the things around that, gastroenterology, cardiology, respirology, immunology,
Look.
it goes on and on and on. So each one of those could issue multiple different things.
Cool.
The problem with Medicare is they're trying to cut back on their costs, fraudulent behaviour from doctors who
Should I
are
take
taking
my bag to
advantage of the
Scotland?
system. And with that, it has an impact upon the
What
consumer.
do I need to take
So
to
the provider
Scotland?
told me yesterday, apart from sending me a bill for $134, which I said, well, sorry, you didn't tell me up front, and that's against consumer rights. You need to know up front that you're going to be charged and what for, and make an informed decision on whether you want to go ahead.
Especially when your doctor puts on a
Bulk build, and that's what bulk build means. It means
They're meant
it's
to let
no
you
cost.
know if they can't. So in
Exactly.
other words, listen to this, guys. If your doctor says bulk build, even if there's a Medicare law that trumps that,
Mhm.
they have to tell you prior, like probably when you're booking. pretty
Thanks,
much.
data.
Welcome.
It's only because
Happy
you got
to
the little
serve.
thing. Data, happy to serve. It's so Star Trek
I'm
at
a
the
Star
moment.
Trekker.
So you're right on that
Happy to
regard. So
serve.
the only way around that from a consumer perspective is either paying out of pocket, but you don't even know up front how much it might be, or if you are, and how. Right.
ACCC.
Choosing not to do certain tests, it's like, well, hold
Watch
you, why
the
a
checkout.
professional is choosing to do tests is because they need to have the data to be able to make informed medical decisions about your
YouTube.
management, care, and treatment. Duh. There is a Form 3 exemption, but that only applies to certain conditions. If you have cancer, but your condition is equivalent and worse than
It's
having cancer because
worse
it
than
covers
that.
so
I'm
many things being a
born
chromosomal
like this.
disorder. Complex, but the system
It
doesn't
won't go
allow
away.
for that.
There's no treatment
Or
for
choosing
it.
to do it in segments. You can do 3 tests at a time. So over the next 5 days,
I
you
have
can
to be-
do 15 tests, spread out, and injected or needled, pricked 5 times in a row. And of course, that means we've got to be prepared and wait for the person to turn up, enter into the room, go through the whole process, pricked again every. It is so inefficient, so more costly. It is more of an impact on the patient. Or what's the other alternative? To go to a pathology centre in person rather
And
than
wait
having a
for
domiciliary.
over
Which is a
an
domiciliary is where someone
hour.
comes out to you.
Wait for over an hour.
You can-
I'm
because
a
there's no
seizure
booking.
risk on the fasting one.
Neutropenic,
which is the
you're in a high
fasting one.
infection
Yeah,
environment
and that
risk,
too.
and you'll likely have a seizure. Obviously, respiratory, heart rates, all those things
No,
will
but with the
skyrocket.
fasting.
This is just and with fasting, which is the worst time to go in the morning because everybody else is fasting and tries to
Yeah,
get in first.
when you wait long
could be waiting an
time.
hour and a
And
half.
of course they won't prioritise me because no
And there's no
one
ability
knows
to lie
what
down.
22Q is.
So, what are the other alternatives? To get the specialists at the hospital to arrange it And that's what I'm having to
They're
engage
too
with
busy. Let the doctor
the
do
medical
it.
disability advocate and disability lawyer and the health department and health system to try and get the specialists to do their jobs, but they put it on the onus onto the
corruption.
Anyway, it goes around and around. So,
Money.
coming back to retro, this is our life.
Also,
Yes.
yes, it's just so difficult.
It
like,
is.
I'm under an agency. I should be having them in touch with me
Yes.
and in tune with me.
Yes.
Being that I'm moving house and need extra staff, even just temporarily. And
Yes.
But no, they're all about themselves and not about the client.
No.
The industry is about money.
It actually is.
And I'm fucking sick of it.
And I'm a little bit sick and tired of it because I can't rely or trust
There is a tiny,
upon the
there's
delivery
10%
of
of services out there and service providers that are doing it ethically and not just after the fucking money. 10%, I'd say.
And a lot of the
Not just
provision
me
of
telling
staff,
this story.
a lot of support staff are just wanting to have fun rather than actually doing any of the
Yes.
hard work.
What about poor people that just
Hard work.
fall out of their wheelchairs and left to their own
Cleaning
devices
toilets,
for sometimes
vacuuming or mopping,
hours?
dusting,
Is that cool?
baking meals,
No.
activities
Yeah,
of
no,
daily
don't
living.
do the hard bit.
They'd like to do the fun things. Let's go for a walk in the bush. Let's go for a swim
to
in the
have
pool.
fun.
Let's
I want to
do
have
all
fun.
the cool stuff. Well, it's like, this is why
I
the
need to
informal
reach my
carers
goals, which is you guys.
get burnt out.
Isn't that cool?
You're in gold.
You guys are my
are in
goal.
gold, Don. One of Diane's
Because
goals
it's fun for me
is
to
to be able to
talk to you
engage and
guys.
communicate with her people
I
online
love
because
you
she can't get out and
guys.
about as often, as
These
far.
guys are special.
And she gets to meet people who relate and who obviously might have similar conditions.
I know
as
you
her.
guys are like me. So...
I'm peeling off the layers like an onion.
Oh, sorry. I grabbed it.
Gee. Okay, so
There's a bin there if you want to use it.
right, I know
Oh
there's a
my
bin.
goodness. I had a tool.
I am your tool.
That's not very nice. I don't treat you like a tool.
I don't know.
So, just to make you guys aware,
So what is this?
Drop
This
it
is
a little
the
bit.
Zuru mini brand.
mini brands, in case
Retro.
you don't know, mini brands.
Diane likes
Oh
things
yes,
that are small.
Zuru's the company.
As an autistic,
mini
she likes
brands,
to collect things.
retro.
She's
Great
got
for
a lot of
children.
collections.
But for adults too.
Yeah, big children.
Autistics that like to collect things.
Collect things is good.
But small things.
Yeah. Now we also do these because they do help a range of other sort of things,
Don't
from
need
executive functioning, from a processing perspective,
No, I
from
don't need
memory, from sequencing, from ordering, to being able to do fine motor. There's a lot of
I'm
skills
collecting
that are
things.
actually
I'm a
simplified
toy
and applied
collector.
in
a
doing
gem
activities
collector.
like this. Sometimes the building ones. You like the make it minis where you make
A miniature Hang on, I'm just going
Food?
through my collections.
Yeah, what do you
I've got.
books.
No, I collect toys. I collect.
Yeah.
I'm just started collecting books, like things
Real
that
books,
are
yeah.
alternative psychology, not mainstream psychology. But basically,
Diane has studied
pen
psychology,
collection,
by the way, welfare.
gemstone
Is a
collection.
qualified welfare officer.
I have fidgets collection.
You have a shoe collection, you have a
shoe
clothes collection,
collection,
you
a
have a
clothing
pen collection, you have a
collection.
scissor collection.
Scissor collection.
I'm just going around the room looking at your collection.
No, but basically the clothes and the food is because of food and clothing insecurity as a child.
Yeah,
I
makes sense.
feel like I overcompensate for those things in my life because I always felt, well, sometimes I didn't have anything to put on that was appropriate for the weather or whatever else. So
I'm a food overcompensator too, don't you worry.
and food, even though I
Because as a
have
carer, sometimes
gastroparesis, I
you
have
miss
food
out on eating. You
insecurity.
don't have the time.
And sometimes I, just need to know that there's food there, even if I'm not eating it, because I just feel, I don't know.
We are prepared. We are prepared for anything, and we have had to be, because there are days, weeks, months, sometimes longer periods of time
Where
we
you
can't. We
can't
can't
leave.
literally. I cannot leave
Yeah.
her side. I can't blink an eyelid.
Well, let's hope that it changes.
I have
where we're
literally
moving
had to sleep with one eye open and be close to it to make sure that she is breathing.
There's some nice carers there.
Not having
There's
seizure when
palliative
we go
care. There's right up to
Yes,
age
the
care.
new providers are fantastic.
So when I do get
Palliative,
actually old, because
aged
I'm
care.
not old.
Steady on
Look,
there.
for my condition, I'm
50 years
considered
of
80.
age. Yeah.
But basically, yeah, I'm not old. I'm 50.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Okay, retro.
But
I'm
basically,
54.
you're old. No, I'm joking. He's in the middle.
Oh,
He's
right.
in the middle too. We're retro. We're retro.
Yeah.
This is retro.
So this retro is actually very appropriate because it does go back to our era, especially
Yeah.
the 80s era, where a lot of these items come from. They are miniature version of products. Not endorsed, by the way, so there's no brand sponsorship.
Remember those days
likes
just
to do.
swimming in the pool?
I do.
Hanging out with the gang with your bikes, and you look at the house and you
like
go,
the Goonies.
There's the bikes, right? They're all at so-and-so's house.
Yeah.
You've run up there,
It's
or you
so
ride your bike
to
up there and you're like...
E.T. era, the Goonies,
Hi!
Stranger Things.
What are we doing?
If you ever watched any of those sort of shows, Stranger Things, the Goonies, E.T., that was really our era of growing up.
BMX
banana bikes, the BMX bikes,
I love BMX
Spokey
bikes.
Dokies, putting the card on
putting
the
the
spokes.
cards in there and be like, motorbike.
Anyway, so let's crack open this. Let's see what's inside. There should be about 4 or 5 packages, all sealed. We don't know what's in there, but we're going to find out.
Oh, I was the tomboy on the farm when I got a chance to get on that little
down
little
south
peewee.
in Denmark. Yep.
I would tuck my
Peewee
dress right
motorbike.
in my underwear,
Yep.
get on that bike, and I think my uncle was like, you need to slow down there, you little lady.
You do need to slow down sometimes, young
I
lady.
had no fear.
No fear.
And a little bit dangerous, but I loved motorbikes. I still do.
You do. Just stop the noise.
But I know how dangerous they are.
Yeah.
And the noise, it's one of my... Ever since I was 3, I still can't not do this.
Noise cancelling headsets are a great thing for
It's one of my worst sensory things is a motorbike.
Can you open that or do you need help?
No, I don't need to open this, but like... Have I said everything I wanted to say about my life right now? It's really hard. No, seriously, I had nightmares last night. I had stressful dreams last night.
It's processing. Your brain is processing what you're going
I've
through.
got a whole house to pack up, and I don't have carers to do it.
You can't pack. You're not allowed to pack. So I have to have that
but
stress.
like we need help, and we don't have the
You're
help.
assigning your stress onto me.
NGIS, like all these agencies, they just don't give a shit.
No, it's not that easy.
They're focusing on their NDE
what they advertise
party.
in their glossy brochures.
No.
Funny about that, but don't worry, we will get through it. I will get through it somehow. I'm going to keep you safe.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
You guys know we always get through it, but you know my
and you'll see the journey. Make
the
sure you
person that helped me
hit the
before
notification bell because you'll see everything play out.
Is on holiday. That's not her fault. She didn't know this was going to happen. We didn't know this was going to happen. So you know, we just don't have like
She's in another country at the moment on a holiday.
Yeah.
So that's a bit hard to help us all the way from over there.
Yes. So
come back.
I know. And like so.
Oh, well done. You cracked it open. You cracked the egg. It could be a dinosaur.
I could ask for stuff for just packing, but like people are just, that's hard. They don't want to do it. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it. Retro
too hard.
chick.
My life's too hard.
She's a little bit on the dramatic side of
Show
things.
them what
I
you
will
can
show
get.
them. Now
And
there
I'm
are
gonna-
50 plus.
I don't want repeats.
Items
universe.
that you can get. Dyan does not
Don't
like
want
repeats.
please.
It is the mini brands retro from
Please?
Zuru. Now there are a range of different things in here. There are things that they call legendary status. Hey, there are iconic status. There are ones that are just luxury.
This is iconic.
And you are also ultra rare.
This is
Hey, according to your doctor, you're
iconic.
ultra rare. You have so many rare conditions and disorders. It's like
I'm rare.
I think I should get a lottery ticket.
I'm
so lots
rare.
of those. Then there's also the standardised rare. I just call them standard rares. And then there's the commons. Lots of
I'm
commons.
coming to Scotland.
Well, are we doing a road tour?
And you
Road
know-
trip? We're on the road.
Hey,
We're coming to Scotland. I
Hey,
don't know
wait
about
till
that.
I swim in the pool with the Scottish lady that
She's
that
lovely.
lives. I know, I love her.
Yeah.
We always chit chat. I'm going to say to
In
her.
Scottish. We
I
chit-chat in
was
Scottish.
about to run away before coming here to Scotland. She would have said, "Why would you do that? I've run away here. It's warmer.
It's warmer.
Enjoy the pool."
Exactly.
And I'll probably end up saying, "Yeah."
It's nice
you're
to
right.
visit, but yeah, probably a little bit too cold to stay for you.
Yes, I know.
You'll be a nice bird. You need your
We'll have a good
special hot
laugh.
pack to wear
We'll have a
around you.
good laugh.
Now you've got 5 to open
Oh,
up.
my thumb.
Okay, be careful. You've
It
got
bends
Earl of
back.
Stanless. Things can
Anyway,
move out.
So I've got it in order.
Sometimes she should be wearing her silver ring splints, and do
Shut
remind
up.
her when she does this a
I've
little
got a whole
fine tune.
box of
Things
them.
just pop and dislocates like
I've got a whole
Put them back
container
in.
of them and I don't use them.
You do, when I remind you,
Yeah,
because you have
sometimes.
interception, you forget to process and be prepared
And
for
then
doing
I end up in
activities.
pain.
She is so difficult, but that's why I'm here. I've got a reminder.
I,
Okay, let's
you know,
crack it open and
I
see what the
can't
first one is. Let's see if I can
multitask
find
to
it.
the point of knowing that, like, I will lay here and I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable. Why am I uncomfortable? I have to pee. I have to pee. Why did I not work that out? That for this whole hour that I've been lying here going, I'm uncomfortable.
Okay.
All I had to do was get up and pee.
Interception. We understand that you do not have an internal state awareness of
But
what you want to do.
why
You're
can't I
thirsty,
learn it?
hungry,
Why
cough.
can't I learn it?
You're autistic. You
Why
cannot
can't I
learn
learn
what you
it?
cannot learn. You have a different brain structure.
There must be a way.
Now, before
There's got to be a way.
before we open these up,
What?
you know the chocolates, the clinkers, okay? Like they're like an elliptical shape. You crack them open. and they're different colours inside. Okay.
What?
And I always used to go, before I bite down on one, I'd go, right, this one's going to be yellow, this one's going to be green, okay, this one's going to be pink, okay. You know how you predict the colour? You know how you predict the colour?
They're getting a bit cheeky.
You know how you predict the colour of the clinkers? Right.
Oh, yeah, I was good at that.
Okay, right, she's back online now. That's good. She's focusing.
Hang on.
Come on, data, wake up. Now, my question is, have you got any predictions before you open these 5 up? Okay, there are 5. 5. Before you open them up, do you have any predictions of what you think might be in them? I don't think you need to close your eyes when they're in a sealed pack. I'm just saying it's probably...
No, the psychology is... And this is the biology of psychology. This is actually real.
Okay, but it's ludicrous. I'm just pointing it out.
No, it's not. Ask a blind person. They have more in tune senses of other kinds
You're
because of
tuning
their
your
sight.
other senses
So
because
I'm
you're
closing off
deactivating
my
one.
eyes. Yes, it works. It's a scientific thing.
Okay, no worries.
Ask a blind person.
Okay, I will.
Good, because they'll
We
back me
have
up.
got many people with disabilities on our channel.
I've learned about these
Hearing
things
impaired,
in my
visually
disabilities.
impaired.
I've got certificates.
Hello to Kerry
I'm qualified.
in the United States.
And people that are blind, back me up, Kerry.
She's a great
See?
singer, by the way,
You
musician.
have more fine-tuned other senses because of that sense not working properly.
Great.
And oh my God, this girl can sing. And the musicality, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for
She
sending the
should
music tracks,
be
by the way.
on,
Very
you
well
know,
done,
those shows on Kerry.
America's Got
Sign
Talent.
up for American Idol. Do you have that? Sign up,
it is in the
girlfriend.
States. We're in Australia.
Please.
All right, let's go. 5. Guess. Any guesses?
That one is like, can I just look at the things?
Isn't that cheating? Come on. You should know by now. You've done these enough. You got a shape. You got a feel of it. Does a shape give you some sort of perspective, size, angularity, anything that's butting out?
I think it's that.
You think it's that, the green machine turtle wax. Okay, let's crack it open.
That's what I'm guessing.
We need some turtle wax for the car. It needs a bit
Hang
of a
on,
wax and polish, you know, wax on, wax off.
Shirt. Hang on, I'll just sit like this.
I'll bring that down a little bit for you. I'm trying to get the thing into the
I
shot.
love my
Let's
shirt.
bring these up closer.
No, hang on, I got something I really, really wanted.
Oh, okay.
No, I got it wrong. Oh my God, my mum's old perfume.
Oh, perfume.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie from Revlon.
Charlie.
So
super cute.
that's
I love
actually
it.
a common. I'll show you what it is there.
How can they
That
say
one
that
just there.
about you?
Oh, Charlie.
That's so rude. This is not common. This should be ultra rare.
It is a Revlon. My mum had that as well.
That.
So
Did
I
she?
do know that one. Absolutely.
This is the 80s, guys. This is the 80s. So if any of your
well
mums
done.
had Charlie,
Thank you,
they're
Charlie.
probably obviously very much into the mindset of the 80s, right?
I wonder what they need to do with Charlie's Angels. Where did the name Charlie come from? Maybe that was the
This is round.
inspiration.
Oh, this is
Oh,
round.
she's excited. She's off on tangents. Here she goes. Is it another Revlon and a round thing? Is it a round tin of Kodak film?
I think it's that one. Can you show them that one? I'm a bit
the
blind
Kodak
myself.
round tin is what she's thinking it might be. Let's
It
have a look.
feels like it.
All right, let's crack it open. Nice. It was a round turtle wax.
Another turtle wax. Thanks, Pa.
Okay, let's have a look at where the turtle wax
Pa's
lies
giving that
into
to me
this.
again. What are you telling me?
Okay,
Everything's
it's
going to be
a rare,
okay?
so-
Stop stressing, Dyan.
Down the bottom, you can see it just here. It's in the rare category.
That's
it is
my
the
Pa telling me
green turtle
to
wax.
stop stressing.
I used to use the turtle
Stop
wax.
stressing so much, Dyan.
Rub it in, rub it off, wax
Yeah, we
on,
did.
wax off.
Not on my car, I didn't.
Practicing my martial
My
arts
car
at the
was
time.
$500. Toyota Corona, white one. Oh, she was
Toyota,
good.
you can't beat a Toyota. It's been passed through the
She
eons
was
through the
good.
family.
She was my uncle's.
Yep,
My Uncle Rolly.
yep, right.
Then it was my mum's.
Yep.
Then it was my brother used it for like a brief few months
A
till he got
fling.
his
You
own.
just had a fling with it.
Yeah, because he wanted sort of, I guess, his own
Yeah.
boy, you know, cars. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Paid $500 for it.
Yep.
Only just used to go through a whole thing of oil a fortnight, but that's all
The
good.
consumable running expenses.
She
of running
still
a whole
went
car.
well.
Yeah.
She ticked along fine. She
Yeah.
was old.
Mm-hmm.
Loved her.
Loved her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 more
And
to
she
go.
still kept going when I
Retro
finished
stories
with
of
her.
die. Indeed.
I loved her.
The old cars
and when,
do keep
when
going.
Pa turned up, You know what he did to me?
Oh.
And I know I've been always told, you're a lady, even as little kids, sit like a lady, you're a lady. He's like, right, you got your license, right. Okay, and you know, your car's all looking good, but let's go change a tyre. Sorry? What, Pa? I can't do that, I'm a lady. So anyway, here I am, 17. He made me change the tyre with him.
Very important skills.
He's like, you must learn this skill. I don't want you left on the side of the road. It is vulnerable because it's dangerous for you to be on the side of the road as a lady.
Tyre pressure, how to change the tyre.
Oh yeah.
How to check your battery terminals
how
and
to do
connect it
all
and
of that.
jumpstart the car.
Pa was like,
Cover the basics.
Even when he visited,
if they break down on the side
even
of the
when he
road.
visited, it was an accident that I had new tyres in winter. But he goes, good girl.
Even changing your wipers,
your tyres.
wiper blades.
Winter.
Yep.
Good girl.
Yep.
That was an accident, Pa.
Funny note about the wipers, actually. There's a guy one of the disabled people in the complex. He's got a car downstairs. Okay. And I noticed there's a note on his car. One of the neighbours had written him a note asking him to park better, but that's another story. But he's actually missing his windscreen wiper on the driver's side. The actual whole blade has come off. And I thought, well, I'll just message him and say, look, if you want a hand, I'm happy to help you, put it back on for you and install it.
Someone taking it off?
I don't know if it's fallen off or if it's come off, but there isn't one there. So he can't actually drive the car legally. He'd actually be pulled up because you need to get over a windscreen wiper. And of course, if weather or spray comes up on the ground. But being with a person with disability, you may have difficulties going through that process. So look, I've offered him help to be able to help it up, but I just noticed that it's very important to check these things and make sure your car is safe to drive. Definitely.
My pa used to do all of that with the servicing when he serviced my car. So I remember when I had a car accident and the lady tried to get out of it. And it was like, my car was serviced by my grandfather, who's a mechanical engineer, a week ago. And boy, did I check the brake lights. Because you know what? Not just once. No, I know, Pa, you want to be triply safe. No, touch them so many goddamn times in the blinkers. And I was sitting in there for 15 minutes checking the brakes.
Doing your own little light show,
blinkers.
weren't you?
He had to check each blinker, brake light on all four sides of the car.
But did you change the indicator fluid?
Oh, shut up. I know there isn't one. I was raised by mechanics. All the boys, four boys were mechanics.
Yeah. Make sure you check your indicator fluid, everybody. Cat food, you reckon?
There's no such thing. He's an idiot. Cat food.
Is it cat food?
Oh, no. Hang on.
It's Pez, isn't it? Yes,
Pez.
it is. It is a common.
I don't mind having another one of them.
It's actually not. It's in the red category, sorry. Pez. So that will be the tin of Pez.
Except it's made out of
And I actually like getting the little Pez thing and popping the little lollies.
We didn't have the tins in Australia, though. Yeah. But we had the little lolly with the heads on it.
Yeah, little dispensers with the heads.
That's wrong, right?
Star Wars heads. You got ones of Yoda. Baby Yoda. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
She's working on her tactility.
I'm sorry, I'm working on my guessing.
Yeah.
I have premonitions, guys. I have dreams and then things happen that match the dream, like the feeling of the dream, not exacts. But I had a premonition of what's happening now.
The move.
I wish I said more. But, you don't say things because you think people are going to think I'm crazy.
People
are going to go, oh my gosh, she's fucking...
All right, crack it open.
I don't know.
All right, go with it. Crack it
open.
open.
Do I even care at this point?
Of course you do.
Oh, is it little kid? Isn't it Crayola?
Is that the Crayola? That's the Crayola comic.
I've got the tin, but I don't have this. Is it crayons?
That's collector's edition, classic 8 colours Crayola crayons.
Right, so I've got the tin one,
They are an ultra rare.
Oh, so I've got the tin.
In the
so
ultra
show
rare
them the
category.
tin, because I've got that as well. So I'm glad I've got this. I don't have this. The tin on there. So I don't have this one. This is my first, but I have the tin.
Oh, there is a deluxe.
Now, I would have thought the tin would have been the ultra rare.
That's the luxury. I know, right?
But that's luxury,
that's luxury
is it?
brand.
Okay, but that's the small. It's cute.
Crazy, isn't it?
I love
that's cool.
that.
Nice little collection.
I used to love sitting there. That's my bed, not me. And I used to sit at the coffee table and colour in front of the telly.
Do you know, in a safety situation as a prepper, you can take your Crayola crayons and you can light them because they are wax, and you can use them as a light source.
Thank you for telling me.
Just saying.
Because the world's ending.
The world's ending. No one's ending today. No, it's not. It's okay. Don't panic.
But yeah, I like that.
What is it?
It's like a bag of. It's gonna be a bag of lollies.
Okay.
That's a really good tip, guys. So just remember that. Okay, if you're out on the side of the road and you gotta look with some light.
Yeah.
And you might have some, I don't know, coloured pencils from your kids in the bottom of the car. I know what that's been like. It's been many years, but like there's crap all around your car, and you've got to clean your car once a week because it's like, oh, what's this? It's a half a cracker, and it's, you know, there's the things you find, right? But yeah, good tip. Okay.
Also good as a lubricator if you've got drawers.
Oh
you
goodness.
can run it on the bottom rounding
no,
of
it's
a
better
wooden
to
drawer.
use candles.
Well, same concept.
But yeah, obviously
candles.
you can use that, can
It
you?
helps to
But I
glide
wouldn't
and
use
slide.
a bright red or black one.
Well, you can have some colour to your house. Yeah.
Because then you
What
got
have
all
got?
crap
Show me
everywhere.
Show me
It's
the anticipation.
lollies.
Okay, these
I'm
lollies.
too blind to read it.
Okay,
Sorry.
so these are the Gold and Baron.
I think I've got them.
Haribo.
I've already got them. But anyway, I'm happy to have more.
I'm having a look. I'm trying to find where they exist. They're not in the.
So they're like the little
they're not
gummy
iconic.
bears, aren't
They're
they?
not luxury, I believe. They're gummy bear. Here they
They're
are.
more American, I
Haribo,
think, guys.
sorry, not Haribo. I couldn't.
We didn't actually grow
Why
up
would
with
you make
these.
it a H looking like a K? That's terrible branding, people. Anyway, Haribo is the
don't
brand.
insult the American.
It is in
But
the ultra rare. So
Wow.
you can see the one down
Well, I've got two
there.
ultra rare.
Yeah, you've got an ultra
How
rare
lucky
part
am
of the
I?
collection. Well done,
But
you.
basically, guys, we didn't grow up on this. We grew up on Allen's lollies.
Allen.
So basically, because of our British sort of
Heritage.
UK incoming here
Immersion.
in Australia, okay, we do have a lot of that influence. So we were eating, you know, Allen's lollies. What were the other brands?
Oh, I don't remember.
Just the very, like, if you look at the English candy, we were eating all of that type of stuff. So we
I
have a
remember going down
different
to the
chocolate
deli
and candy
and
to you
choosing
guys in America.
what you had to have, because you had to actually choose at the little deli store.
Yeah, I used to love
Little white
picking
bags
it.
of,
it's like 5 strawberry and cream.
Yeah, milk bottles.
5 milk bottles, or you
Yeah.
just get a mixed bag for
Caramel
20
buds,
cents.
whatever they might be, yeah.
And you
Whole
take a
combination.
note to get your mum's cigarettes.
There's a bit of retro for you. You shouldn't have been doing that.
That's what I
That's
used to do.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
You wonder why children start smoking these days. They have access to that sort
Terrible,
of thing.
isn't it?
Terrible, Muriel. But that was
Terrible,
the era.
Muriel. That was
Absolutely.
the era,
Mhm.
right? A lot of us used to have to do that.
Yeah.
And get the bread and the
Indeed.
milk from the deli.
Absolutely, again. Well, guys, thank you so much
Thanks
for sticking
for
around today's
watching.
episode of our retro of the Zuru
Retro
mini
talk,
brand.
retro
Pretty experience,
stuff.
actually. Give us a big thumbs
is
up
my
of
favourite.
encouragement. If you have ideas, questions, suggestions, leave them below in the
Wish it
comments.
smelt like it.
Don't forget to keep
Doesn't.
that interaction going between everybody else in the comments. Give them a mic.
Love you all.
Respond to their comments. Let's get a bit of
You
a
guys rock
conversation
that are doing
going
that.
in
Like,
our community. It's really
we
cool. If you're
are
new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
community.
Share our channel so we can see we do a lot of different things. So you know that already, and we'll see you on another episode.
And
Real soon.
keep it crazy, keep it fun.
Keep it fun.
And, you know, what's the word? Look after yourself.
Look after yourself.
Okay.
All right,
You
guys.
matter. Love you all. Bye.
All matter. Bye.